What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and we are talking about the fight between Fabricio Werdum and Alexander Gustafsson. It's a battle between two former elite level fighters. Gustafsson, three-time title challenger. Fabricio Werdum, former world champion and I believe interim world champion. So it's something you definitely gotta take into consideration, is that these are two elite fighters, one from heavyweight, one from light heavyweight. Coming off the layoff is Gustafsson. We saw Werdum come back against Oleinik recently and didn't look all that good. His striking looked a lot slower than it used to. His grappling is always going to be good, but it wasn't as good as I believe it once was in terms of like actually getting the submission. He kind of gave up some positions against Oleinik. I didn't like seeing that, and I believe that he should have won that fight. Not on the decision, but I believe his skill set, he should have been able to win that fight. But I definitely think they chose the right person, having Oleinik win it. Now, Gustafsson coming off the loss over Anthony Smith. Before that, John Jones. But before that, he looked really good, and he really looked amazing against Glover Teixeira, who's still a top contender at light heavyweight. And I think that we're going to see Alexander Gustafsson hopefully back to prime form, and hopefully Werdum as well, and we get a very exciting matchup. I got some notes I want to talk about. For Gustafsson, obviously a really good striker that moves super well. He's also got really nice wrestling defense, and he's also just a high-level fighter overall. He's a generalist in terms, he's good everywhere. He's balanced fighter. He's a really good striker though, but he's really good on the ground too in terms of his defense. And I mean, he took John Jones down, which is a pretty huge accolade at one point of his career. Now for Werdum, former heavyweight champion, elite Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills, but he didn't look good against Oleinik, as I mentioned, and he's a lot more hittable than he used to be. I think that Werdum has a legitimate chance, especially if he comes in shape. He could pull it off. He's 42, but he's at heavyweight. He definitely could win this fight against a former light heavyweight, but I'm gonna pick Gustafsson. I think it's a hard fight though, and I'm gonna pick a decision win for Gustafsson actually, but I think Werdum will not be able to get him down. It will be a bit of a kickboxing technical matchup, and that's Gustafsson's advantage, but there definitely could be a chance of a Werdum submission. I wouldn't bet on this fight. I just think that it's not one worth betting on because it's a big risk. You see, Gustafsson's a big favorite. If you want to throw money down on Werdum, I believe if anybody could pull off an upset, it's a former world champion and elite level fighter like Werdum. He beat Fedor. He fought for the world title. He beat Cain Velasquez. He beat Mark Hunt. He's got a lot of legit wins. At one point, he beat Alistair Overeem, and he had two very competitive fights after that with Alistair Overeem. So Werdum is super legit. Gustafsson, obviously super legit as well, but we're picking Gus here, but who knows? It's an exciting matchup, and truly, on the whole card, one of the most exciting fights for me, and I cannot wait to see it. But alright guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.